to Unscripted. I'm Audra Martin, thrilled to be joined today by Twins manager and reigning AL manager of the year, Rocco Baldelli. Rocco, it is great to see you. Let's get right to it. What has life been like here these last couple of weeks for you without baseball?
Hi, Audra. Probably similar to what everyone else is dealing with right now. A little bit different, a little bit scary at times, but I think people are handling it very well, at least here in Minneapolis. It's been great to see the way the community's come together and has been taking care of our own business and handling things for the betterment of everyone. On the baseball side of it, there's a lot of these Zoom calls. There's a lot of phone calls, emails, text messages. One thing we asked all of our staff to do was to take care of our players in a sense of keeping in touch with them. That's the best thing I think we can do. Having good information, even if it's not always, the most, I don't want to say accurate, but even if it's not what people want to hear, you got to give them something and give them what's most up to date. So we try to talk to our guys, give them everything we have, keep them going, motivate them maybe a little bit. A lot of our guys don't need it. They're working really hard where they're at. But I think with our guys, it's making the best out of whatever circumstances they have in front of them. Some guys have empty facilities. Some guys have little facilities in their home to work out in. Some guys don't. We have guys that are putting portable nets up in hallways and in living rooms and throwing and doing agilities and swinging and things like that. So we're getting creative. We're doing everything we possibly can, and everyone's handling it very well.
Well, yeah, I've heard some of the players mention that you guys have made so many resources that would be available to them if the season was underway right now. You've made those resources available to them right now, whether it's the medical staff is available for phone calls or for chats. Even the equipment guys are available if some of these players need equipment sent to them, whatever the case may be. How important was that when you guys started kind of developing this process of how you were going to handle with life without baseball? How important was that in the initial setup of going forward without spring training?
Yeah, no playbook for this. We're making it up as we go. We're trying to just figure problems out and how to solve them and put our players in the best possible spot we can. And that takes an entire group from our ownership group to our front office, all the way through everyone in the clubhouse. And our medical staff's been fantastic. Our doctors, our trainers, everyone has really stepped up in every way. They might be working significantly harder than anyone else right now, no matter how many swings or balls our guys throw into the net or how many phone calls we're making. It is what it is. But those guys guys and women are out there every day, connecting with people, getting us the most up-to-date information. Our trainers talk to our players more than anyone. They check in with them every day to make sure that they are feeling good, they're healthy, their families are healthy. And I think that's a really nice thing for a player to lean on. Might not feel like much on a day-to-day basis when you're just getting a text asking how you're doing. But ultimately, that's a connection that you have with your team, with the rest of your teammates. And if you need anything, we want to be there for them.
Yeah, no doubt. And one of the things that was really unique about your approach last year as manager was you really kind of let the guys hold themselves accountable and you trusted them to take care of what they needed to take care of, to be ready come game time. And it obviously worked very well considering how great of a season you guys had. And with that said, it almost is kind of similar to what we're going through right now. These guys have to hold themselves accountable to be training at home, whatever the case may be. So how much do you think that's all going to kind of help this come back together when the season does start up again?
Yeah, our guys are mature, they're professionals, they understand how to prepare for a typical season, but they're also showing that they're willing to do whatever they have to do to get their work in a situation like this. There's, again, no answer as far as how to do this, but the players and the people that are most motivated, that are able to stick to a plan, that are able to get things done even in an unusual situation are going to end up in a really good spot. With our players, really what we try to do is just ask them for what we want to ask them for. Not necessarily, we don't need to police them. We don't need to keep a watchful eye over every single thing they do. These are, like I said, professionals. who know how to get ready for a game. And when we need to be there for them, we're going to be there for them. If they need anything, they know we're there for them. But ultimately, they do prepare themselves very, very well. And it's a good feeling where I'm sitting, where our staff is sitting, knowing that our guys are back home and they have their eyes on the things that are important. They have their eyes on taking care of their families first and foremost, taking care of themselves. And then next comes baseball. And when it comes to the baseball part of it, I think they're going to be about as ready to go as you can possibly be.
I wouldn't doubt that for a second. Now, a little bit of life outside of baseball. We know you're a huge music fan, recently engaged. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
And you've got a awesome pup there at home to keep you company as well. So I've got to ask you, on average, how many hours a day do you have Phish music playing to keep you positive through all this?
Probably more hours than they're not playing. And regardless of what's going on in the house, cooking, eating, getting some work done on the computer, maybe, it's always in the background. I have a group of friends up in the Northeast who are extraordinarily knowledgeable, even more knowledgeable about the band than I am. And we stream at least one Phish show every week where we get together and talk about a lot of things, both music related and not. But it's a lot of fun. In case anyone's interested, we're listening to 7/17/98. And that means nothing to most people. But if you want to get on YouTube and go listen to the show, it's out there.
That's awesome. And I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. I asked Jose Brios and Jake Odorizzi this question in one of our previous episodes. I got a couple good answers. If you had to go through this stay-at-home order with one of the guys on your staff, who would you most want to be locked at home with?
Oh, my God. That's I don't want anyone getting a big head or getting the wrong idea here in any way. I would say one guy that's been cooking a lot. If we had to pick someone, the one guy that's been cooking a lot is Tommy Watkins. And we know he's a tremendous coach and baseball guy, and he's funny and he's got the great personality. But I'll tell you what, he's been sending some pics around of all the things that he's been whipping up, and it's pretty impressive. We're encouraging him to put that Instagram out there just of Tommy's kitchen and see what happens.
Well, Rocco, we really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to chat with us, and we hope you continue to stay well and stay healthy and enjoy your time with Allie and Bowie.
Thank you, Audra. Be safe as well, and we'll see you soon.